glad to have you with us from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Kelly Short Stadium. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, Reese. Talked to Coach Drinkall before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Cowboys headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Central Michigan's offense has the ball first today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Running the red zone. It's Blue. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
That coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside. It's Blue. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Back to pass, it's Flores. Under fire. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Going with the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He'll try it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
There's a little room there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside. It's Blue. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, looking to pass. Pressure coming. Hauls it in, the first down. It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Chippewas will have it first and 10.
Ready? Ready, five. Go. Ready, go.
Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. There he goes! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To throw, it's Hughes. Got a man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made 3rd down even longer. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the heat. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Harris.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I like the adjustments from this offense from 1st possession to 2nd. Like 1st possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hughes. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground, and that's exactly what...
Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Let it go!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Blue. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football.
Got a little grass. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The give on the option. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Chippewas back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it on the option. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The run inside. It's Blue. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. The Chippewas have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for a gap. It's Townsend. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Chippewas! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half for the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. Going deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And they tacked on the extra point. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
On the option. Keeps it on the option. Maybe a crease. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Turning it on. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Fighting off the defender. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Townsend. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Chippewas lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now on the option, keeps it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this breaks into the open. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. And he's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Harris. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Makes the grab. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Blue. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possession.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They're going back to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Makes the catch. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch. They're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The play-action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, fires downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here comes the heat. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the score. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
This really has been a tale of two quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 22 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now over to your game in Mount Pleasant. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hughes. It's complete on the right side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside. It's Holman. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Powers through the defender. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
But you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make him make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside. It's Blue. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to throw. It's Hughes. Going to try to get it himself.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wyoming. They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback there on the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just has to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Chippewa sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
Holly will see how they adjust. Got a man, it's Lewis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback keep. Might have A chance. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Townsend. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Play number 9 on this drive. He's got it again. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Now on the counter. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, and especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll run for it on third and short. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Chippewas trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Touchdown, Chips. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking for room, it's Holman. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. Pull down for the tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give on the counter. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Might be changing the route. They'll try the right side. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. After the productive first play at 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Holman. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And man, you love to see that from...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to...
Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Cowboys vault back on top.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Central Michigan sidelines, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the...
Turning it on! Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion from the wideout. Fights off a defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass, but now come up, just make the tackle. Force a 4th down. The defense could not get the back on the ground, Palmer, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, David, and better gap integrity up front, too, on defense. I know you think it's going to be pass, but that doesn't give you an excuse to get out of your lane. Everybody's thinking sack the quarterback, but now they just opened a huge crease for that running back, and he took advantage of it.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Wyoming sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Back to throw, it's Hughes. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Yeah, 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Oh, they're after him. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Harris. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge 3rd down. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Trying to pound their way in. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down and maybe the start of a long drive.
And that's a good step for this offense. They're not going to get it all in one shot, right? Like, backed way up in their own end. They got to put a drive together. They need this drive.
Oh, he's got some space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.